to Max's house.
Max's house, #04, and today it's a special one. I've got two guests in the building, and I hope we're going to be talking top of council blocks, radio transmitters, beef, rivalries, money, business, and finally being legit. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm joined by none other than Flex FM CEO, Big Director Carlos, and Badman DJ Andy Mills inside. Hey.
Big intro there, wasn't it, bro?
Let me catch my breath for a minute. Wow, I got hyped for that one. That was probably one of my longest intros. Guys, thank you very much for coming up.
Yes.
This is the drive that I usually do south when I'm coming down to your sides.
Yeah. We just come up here to prove how easy it was. It's not far. It's not long. Nothing's long.
No, of course not. You just got to be organised.
That's the one.
Bro, I've wanted to have you on from when we first met, and I was almost late to start my first show on Flex because we were in the office chatting away. And Andy Mills, I can't remember when I first met you. You've been around a long time. And I think, when did we first actually chat though? I can't remember. Oh, you came on 559 early days. Yeah, early days. But what I want to know is, when did you guys first meet each other?
He was a skinny Andy.
I was skinny.
Skinny Andy. Little skinny, like lanky, but not even that lanky. No, I don't know what happened.
I was small.
Yeah, he wasn't even tall. He was just skinny. How old was you? 16, 17?
16, 17.
Yeah, I met him then. We recruited him. He was out on the top of the blocks and that, and we just thought like, this guy knows enough.
Okay.
we need to bring him in on our sides, Compass and that, isn't it?
Yeah. Shout out Compass. I first ever played on S Dance, so it's always got like a little bit of nostalgic value for me, man.
Yeah, I've known him long time.
Carlos, how long does it feel for you in this journey of radio?
Not long. That's I was saying it the other day. 22 years.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like 22 years.
Some of the things
1998, I was doing my first transmitter.
Mad.
Like, it doesn't seem that. Not at all. No way.
And how responsible do you think like UK Garage was for pirate radio?
Yeah, major. Or the other way around. Pirate radio for UK Garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
major,
time,
major
with that
all.
sound exploded, and obviously Flex was championing a sound.
Oh, it's major. That's what brought it through. Like you say, Kiss went crazy. Like when Steve Jackson and all that got kicked off.
Yeah.
They were the only one bringing the new music in. Then it went all corporate, sold out. Big up Gordon Mac.
Yeah.
But sold it out, and it just started playing cheesy pop.
Okay.
So how is your music going to get heard without pirate radio?
Of course.
It's not possible.
Mills, when did you first jump on radio?
Wow. I'm talking 99, 2000.
Right. And was that Flex as well?
2000? No.
Delight.
It wasn't even Delight. It was Upfront
Okay.
before that.
You helped me with my other stations as well, didn't you?
And then Delight started after Upfront.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these times S-Dance weren't even called S-Dance. It was
Not
called
Supreme.
Okay.
Supreme, yeah.
Yeah, because these is like... Right, so this brings me nicely to this point. So S-Dance or Supreme was another South London station. Now, when you Google pirate radio, a lot of stuff comes up about rivalries between different stations and different areas.
See, that's what I done different. I didn't do the rival. I said, let's join.
Okay.
So, look, with radio, it's like you tried it yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
You think you can just get a transmitter and put it on top of a block and go, I'm a radio station.
I personally didn't do that, but someone...
Not you, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying people
did that. Yeah,
people try that.
Not
and
me,
go,
though.
They go, oh, I'm a radio station now. And you go, hang about, how can you come on our dial?
Yeah.
Or next to our dial.
Yeah.
We've been doing this a long time, and they think they can just go, like, let's go S-Dance or Supreme 961. Someone comes on 961 or 962, 3, 4. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
We've worked for this forever. Do you know what I mean?
You get people that don't know nothing about radio. They'll try and turn on next to an established station And then that's what will cause a problem, because obviously you go and turn it off.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's like government. That's like easy.
Yeah.
Ofcom was easy. That was not hard. It's
For
the
when
other
you-
stations and the other
Yeah.
people, and that's what we done, didn't we? We got the big people together and just said, let's dominate. Like let's work together, innit? We're not against each other. It's us against the system.
Yeah.
When you're pirate, not
Yeah.
now.
You get
Not now.
Look at me now.
the best,
Look at me now. I'm getting both.
you get the best of each thing, and obviously build a stronger team, innit?
Yeah.
You know?
But when you're doing pirate radio back in the day, and it was well known that you guys had some of the best pirate radio studios that have been seen like on the circuit.
Yeah.
What are you doing it for back then? Like, what's your motivation? What's your...
Subs.
We have to talk about it.
No, it's to get the music out there, isn't it? It's to get your Wileys, your Dizzies, your everyone known.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's to get everyone known. Scott Garcia's this, that. It's to get everyone known, isn't it? We're putting the music out so everyone get known.
Yeah.
Because it's nowhere else.
But obviously, business is important. Like, everything costs money to run.
Well, without subs, forget about it.
No, of course.
Because it's just not gonna work. Or advertising, you can't fund it. Transmitter, what they 120s back then, 300, 320. 320, you'd get them. If you bulk buy, you'd get them a little bit cheaper. But do you know what I mean? It's £320. You could lose that daily,
Yeah.
not weekly, daily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So you've got to have a large...
So no one's gonna sit there and go, "Oh yeah, it's 10 grand. I own a radio station." When all the transmitters are gone, you're gonna go, "Well, what happens now then?" Do you know what I mean? You need funding. Same as legal.
Yeah, of course.
Same as now. I need funding. You need to fund it. It costs a lot of money.
So, as a business, like, could you offer a little bit of insight into how Flex FM, like, makes money as
Now?
a business? Yeah, now.
What legally?
Legally now, yeah.
Legally, it's you've got sponsors what want to be a part of the new thing growing. So you get a lot of sponsors. We've got a membership base. So everyone's a part of a member. They're part of the direction the radio goes. So they get their own say. Everyone can say what they want. And advertising.
Okay.
Literally, it's the same, but I don't make as much money. If that makes sense.
I was going to say,
Does
on
that
a,
make
on a
sense?
much bigger scale, I was going to
Does that make sense?
Because you've got higher overheads and higher costs and
yeah.
and everything.
And you've got something to prove. You've got something to show. You've got to invest. The decks ain't working in pirate. You go, oh, you brought your own one, bruv. What do you mean the CDJ's not working? Have you not got your own
Your
one?
needles for the final this week. Well,
£20. No, but like,
Hire one.
what short term
No,
hire?
it wasn't. It was. That's the difference. That's what a lot of people used to say about us. We were different. Like, we weren't. We started in a shed, but once we started growing, and you could see the money was going back to the radio.
Yeah.
It wasn't going in my pocket. It was going back to the radio. So we were different in that style. Like, we would always have, what's the newest equipment out? We've got it. Touch screens, we've got it. Trip switches on the doors, so the doors didn't even make noises when you go in and out and stuff. Like, we just come up with, we're all tech heads as well.
Yeah.
So we come up with stuff and go, let's do this, let's do that. And we just kept reinvesting. So I treated it, pirate, as a business.
Yeah, of course.
And then when the opportunity come to go legal,
Yeah, let's talk about that opportunity nice and early. Was that always a goal for you? Did you always think like...
No, it's mad how people were saying that, because it wasn't. It's like Flex got too big for itself. Like, it just got, like, a lot of people still didn't even know Flex, but in our South London and West and that, it was just crazy. Like, if you wasn't going on Kiss, Capital, anything like BBC and that, we sort of nicked people. Like, it seemed to come to us because our signal reach. We was always looking for the better block, always looking for a better twin stacks design, always looking for the most powerful rig.
Who taught you about That
Big up man like Outlaw, innit?
Mills,
Outlaw.
same.
Outlaw and Compass as well, yeah.
Outlaw, Compass, and Bandit.
Okay. So you were on like a learning journey together, like
Who it? No, to be fair, it was different routes. I just see this. I see what Andy was about. So we was just like we was on our journey. Andy was with Compass on his journey.
Yeah.
And then, like, me and Compass like met up as in because we was both doing the same thing. Like, what do people think they're doing? Like, it doesn't work like that around here. Like, let's share. Yeah. And Compass was talking the same thing, and then Andy come out his little.
I think that was
school and he lit himself.
Towards the end of the light.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Did he still have?
We even started setting up for everyone, didn't we? Everybody. Like.
So back in the day,
stations from up here.
Okay, back in the day, let's say Maximus Stephanos was around. And he wanted to start House 559 and he wanted to put it on the airwaves. And I come and chat to you and I say, bro, what are you telling me?
You come through us.
I chat to you. I heard you're the guy. I say, listen, I want to do a little radio thing. How can you put me on? What are we looking at? What sort of dough? What sort of investment are we looking at?
It's not even as much as you think. Like if you supply the place.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Nothing at all. You
nothing.
want me to get you?
Just get me on.
You want me to get a factory set up?
Whatever you say I need. Whatever you say I need.
It's a lot of money. It's different. It's different. And if it was just a block side, what, $1,000?
You're looking at like 1,500 quid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not much to actually become a pirate.
Yeah.
The difference is
staying.
That's what I'm saying.
Staying on.
Putting that stuff up the block, because that's done now, isn't it? We show you, you build a little thing to go down the chimney, little jack, whatever, and then if it goes, it's your problem, isn't it? It's not. It's not my problem.
After it's on, it's your headache.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I think that's a good summary of like radio, to be honest. I mean, I did it briefly. Obviously, the station's still on, but when we were running from 559, man, I had 2.5 years of headache.
It's headache.
I feel like a different person now.
It's headache. It's
like,
headache.
So I don't know how you've done it for 22 years and say...
To be fair, I had a strong team, like I say. Like there was a lot of us. Okay. There was a lot of us. Like, people think it was small. It wasn't. There was a lot. Like, I called upon 20 man strong straight away. Right, listen, they've just took us off, or someone's... Well, to be fair, we've rarely had it stolen. One or twice, I don't know. Like that's quite a thing, because like I say, we was always on our game. Like, what can we build? What can we do? I weld myself. We start welding stuff up. Do you know what I mean? With ourselves, that we start welding doors, climbing, hanging off blocks. You've seen the photos. You've seen the photos at the studio, innit? Of climbing down the block. We used to put people down a block, and then I built like a safe. But do you remember them old money box where you have to pull one piece, then do a next piece? I actually designed a safe like that. So you had to pull one slide down, then slide the next bit, then slide the next bit, just to get into the box, which is hanging off the side of the block.
Yeah, no one's risking that.
You see what I'm saying? So thieves are not coming for them. They'll chop your wire. Then we learnt about deer stalker cameras. Do you know about them?
No.
So they're motion sensing cameras.
Yeah.
So I used to put them all around my blocks.
So it's the SD card, isn't it?
SD card and batteries.
The minute it detects a motion.
And they're hidden.
Yeah.
So the minute someone steps through that door,
it's
gone off. I go and check it the next day, put it in my laptop, check it around. All right, cool.
We caught a few, man. Still.
That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. All right, cool.
Like
it's as simple as that, isn't it? We got your photo, so it's nice.
If you were to catch somebody doing something like that, like, you can't ring up the feds, can you?
Nah. And it wouldn't seem right, would it? It wouldn't seem right to do that because you're illegal.
Because you're doing something illegal yourself, isn't it?
So. I've been caught by the police on the top of a block as well.
Okay, and where does that sit in the law? Like,
they don't know what to do. They go, oh, you're nicking copper, you're trespassing, stealing electric or something, and then you just go, look, listen, mate, PC, body, whatever your name is, just call Ofcom, bruv. I've been here 8 hours now. Call Ofcom,
and the next steps after that?
Court. You go to court.
Right. So is that like a costly procedure, basically? You can't really get out of it, can you? Or you could prove it's not
picture
you.
yourself as a judge. What are you doing me for? Airways? Stealing electric?
Probably the stealing or the breaking and entering, maybe.
It's not breaking and entering. I've got keys.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
How would one get keys to
Big
a
up all
tablet?
the lift engineers out there.
All the lifting.
Yeah. Enjoy
Okay.
your dinner with your wife. You know them ones.
You're gonna have a good Christmas.
Even down to that, we started modifying the keys ourselves. Like we was on stuff. Like that's what I'm saying. It weren't like, oh, how do you get it? Like you just said that. How do you get a key?
Yeah.
It weren't how do you get a key? It's get me a key. I'll get a key, whatever it costs, and I'll get it copied.
Okay.
Like whatever it costs.
But
I'll
it
get
seems like
copied.
kind of perfect that you like that you both were quite handy with stuff.
All my team was. All, like every single person we've had could do something.
I can't put up a
down
picture.
to electricians, down to welders, down to even building rigs,
Yeah.
transmitters. Do you know what I mean? Like they got built as well ourselves
Shinobi,
in house.
All the wires.
Yeah, Shinobi, man like Shinobi,
Oh, I met him
sorts,
the other day.
sorts everything out.
Shinobi's a boss.
Yeah, sorts a lot of stuff out.
See, this is where I think it's so interesting, and I know they've done a bit of filming about you guys, didn't they? What channel was that for again?
We've done BBC News.
Yeah.
Yeah, news night.
News night. We've done Vice Magazine New York.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because I've seen it. I just couldn't remember what channels it was, but
Channel 4.
I think it would be really interesting to see how things have changed for you guys now.
Do you know, like I say, they're mad questions because I treated that as a business. It was
Okay.
the same.
Yeah.
It was the same. Like I say, it's the same. Like even in pirate world, I would go, who makes real transmitters? Who is it? And then you'll hear this name: Broadcast Warehouse, Broadcast Warehouse, Broadcast Warehouse, Broadcast Warehouse. Who's the owner of Broadcast Warehouse? Roger. Give me his number. Roger, yo, what's happening? It's Cole, Flex FM. Oh no,
Yeah.
Can we have a meet? Like,
Yeah.
I want transmitters, innit? I want
Yeah.
stuff. I want, like, can anyone help me out? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's who helped us push the legal side.
But
as
you're
well.
taking an approach there to business that, unfortunately, in today's times, people don't really want to do.
No, they want it now.
You're going out the way to get a phone call, to find the name of the guy, to get his number, to give him like a bell, and then go, like, hi, this is what I do. Let's have a meet. And
Yeah,
that,
I've never, ever been ashamed of saying I was a pirate.
but that's
None
how
of that.
business
Oh,
gets
I'm
done.
pirate, I'm
Yeah.
pirate. Oh no, mate, we go Zurich, we go
yeah, that's
anywhere,
cool,
we'll fly
man.
anywhere,
Yeah.
Milan, whatever. Like
Yeah.
for pirate,
Yeah.
like for pirate. People were taking us around the world for pirate.
International Radio Festival.
Do you know what I mean? Like for pirate. I was
Yeah,
never
I saw
ashamed.
that. I saw that on your Facebook Live, casually. Casually. Do you know what? You should have just asked him to get some new pictures for your press kit. Can we make a promise, Andy? Yeah, this year we don't see that picture ever again. Bro, come on. I'll even shoot one for you.
Trademark.
Bro, I'll shoot one for you, free of charge. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. We'll link
I say the
up.
same. I say the
Leave my
same.
picture alone, bro.
I say the same as well.
I've got a little location. We'll go and do it. I got you this year, my guy.
As long as it's not shortage.
Trademark.
No, I can't be
With
sure.
the graffiti behind
No,
it.
no, no,
That-
no,
that
no, no, no.
generic
No,
photo.
no generic-ness. No generic. We've got to go
It's trademark.
somewhere different. Somewhere different. I got you.
That is my international radio show festival picture.
There you go.
Antique.
With the also you got to put the banners in live from 4 till 6. That one. Seen that one for the last 2.5 years.
6 to 8.
Oh, is it 6 to 8? You moved.
He's moved.
You moved.
Yeah,
you see how I really know?
Yeah.
4 till 6.
No, it is. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Why has he been moved, boss?
Just work.
Oh.
Work, and it works. Like I do the scheduling. Like that's one of my things on the radio. Like a lot of people, because you own it, they think you do everything.
Yeah.
But scheduling is the thing I do, and it works better for me. I'm on after,
Okay.
so it works better for me.
Nice.
That is hype and more hype.
Okay.
It's like
and
gas,
Yeah.
gas, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So we tried it the other way around. It works better him 6 to 8 to them for me to follow and continue the gas. Because if you ever listen to Andy Mills' show, you need some earplugs.
Do you know what? I feel like I always, in a good. I feel like I always talk really quietly, but Andy Mills is my voice inspiration for radio.
Yeah.
Like if I can get to that levels and how he brings the stuff down and brings it back in.
Do you know,
that's
even
what
my
I'm
kids say, is that Andy? Is that Andy on the radio? And I'm like, yeah.
I'm a quiet person, but
Yeah, you are. He's quiet.
You are actually. Unless like you do hype up a little bit though. Yeah. I think it's only right that I asked you about this on. You're a bit of like, I'm trying to think of the right word. Maybe like a little bit of an outlaw within the house scene. Would you feel like that's a fair comment?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I just
6'3".
I just come with stuff different, innit? That's it, basically.
You get like the occasional call.
Would you say he's pirate of house? You see what I'm saying?
He's floating. He's not in. He's on the boat.
Yeah.
Sometimes he gets to the docking station.
Yeah.
But then they might not call him back to the docking station for a while. I don't know why it is, because personally...
I see where you're trying
Personality,
to go.
yeah?
All right.
Huh?
His personality?
It's that time.
No, I'm just saying, whenever you play live shows,
oh.
let me finish. Whenever you play live shows, you shell it. Everyone's going mad. Fact.
I say that, fact.
But you do not appear as often as other people in the scene. I can say that.
Yeah.
It's true.
In the music industry, I could even answer this one for him, yeah, because obviously we've known each other a long time. In the music scene, we call it blocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of blockers about. I got that with Flex because South London, everything turned to East, didn't it? So me coming from South London, it's like, no, you're not East. You're not from East. Shoreditch is the best place in the world right now. This is the best place. It just turned a lot of blocking. With Andy, it's the same. He does, like, fact, no one can deny it. If you put him in a rave, he's going to smash it. Yeah? He's going to smash it.
100%.
That don't get you bookings. Yeah, it gets you crowd hype, but it don't get you... If you've just paid £10,000 for MK, and my man's come along and smashed it, and MK hasn't, how bad does that look for your headliner? Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, and he's not going to be a warm-up DJ. Do you know what I mean? When I do promotions, I know how to line someone up. Yeah. And if it turns out I need Andy on before, I ain't gonna do it because he's gonna smash the hell out of it.
The 5 a.m. slot.
Now you're big.
Is made for Mills.
You see what I'm saying?
5 a.m. Millsy.
Wait, you know what? Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Do you understand that or not?
I've been wanting to say this for a long time. Yeah, there's certain brands. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out there. There's certain brands, yeah.
Disclaimer.
Right? Nah.
Disclaimer. I'm not part of it. Disclaimer, I'm not part of it.
I've heard of certain brands, yeah. Audio Hall, Siesta, House of Silk, yeah. Smash the rave up more than certain man, and then they don't want me to come and play back at their rave. That's what it is. It's like I took the limelight away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, isn't it? It's the same. If you're paying $8,000 for MK and so on, and he's not that, we know that. But he's doing more than that. Yeah. It don't really work in a rave, does it? Do you get what I'm saying? Does that answer your question?
That comes down to, you answer it, and I've got to choose what I'm going to say, but like, that comes down to your music scheduling on the night.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a place for every DJ.
Fact.
There's plenty of raves, and there's plenty of very successful brands, like the ones that you've mentioned, that are selling out raves. Like, but there's a lot of things that are not sort of shifting, and maybe there's a formula that works and people are scared to break a formula.
Or do you think you have to be someone's really good friend? You see what I'm saying?
The lineups are the same all the time.
This is something that the ravers have said.
You're going to call it a formula.
Yeah.
But it's not, is it?
It's I don't know.
You guys are house, isn't it? And I'm garage.
Yeah.
So it happens in the garage scene.
Yeah, of course.
It's not just happens in the jungle scene, drum and bass scene. It's the same. If you've created a monster and your pals around you, who are you going to pick?
Yeah, of course.
Right. There's that as well.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. It's
like you say, if someone can smash a rave and they always consistently smash a rave, why are they not on the rave?
Yeah. I think it's multiple things as well. I think it's how you fit the brand, how you market yourself on on social media as well, because social media is like such a big thing for like judging people or what they're about and stuff.
Fact.
Like,
Even radio stations. Like,
yeah, of course.
remember, I was.
Yeah,
when
so
there was
yeah.
no social media.
And also, you lost your first, didn't it?
Flex FM was the very first station to ever stream, ever.
Really?
Fact. Factual.
Okay.
Go back and check it out. Big up Martin Flex. Do you know when it died up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he done
Mad
that.
that you could get
he done
speed
that.
to
He done
stream
that.
on
No,
that.
it wasn't speed. It's a 20-minute wait, and I just to get. Oh, I just heard it.
20-minute buffer.
You know what I mean? But Martin Flex, he come up with that one, and that's how we got to know him. It was nothing to do with the radio, and he started streaming us, and he was like, "Oh, you're playing around the world." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?
Wow.
What's internet?"
Yeah.
Do you
So
know
he
what
kind
I
of
mean?
showed you
Yeah,
the new way, really.
yeah. And then after that, how many websites did we website of the year? We won it.
The one with the
World and that.
going
yeah,
down at
yeah.
the start. Like,
We
it's
must have
going
won
down
it
from the
like
sky.
5 years running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
Flex website. It
Oh,
was our
okay.
website, yeah. It's
What,
like
some
website of
mad
the year.
intro at the start, like you're falling from the sky or
Coming
something.
into
Mad,
the
coming
world,
into the
yeah.
world.
Which is coming, that's what I'm saying, we was always trying to
So,
groundbreak.
so when internet come in, yeah, did you...
Chat room took over.
Yeah, how different... what did that
crazy.
change in your pirate studio and in your life of pirate back then?
Yeah, like, obviously it was a 8210. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, big shout out to John Mike. Next minute, I put a screen up,
Yeah.
chat room.
Okay.
1,000 people in the chat room. 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, talking to each other. And you're reading, they're talking about other stuff and that, and you're trying to shout them out.
Yeah.
And they're talking about
to be
their
fair.
clothes or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But it turned into like a chat forum.
Okay.
So it wasn't just for the radio. It was you had to go on the Flex to get into that forum.
Yeah.
And like at one time, even I've got photos of 2,500 people in the room
It
at
used to
once
crash all
and
the
stuff.
time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just
There was too much
overloaded.
people on it.
Overloaded. Like I remember one time Rap Pack come down. I think it was like 7,000 people in the chat room. It was like it was crazy numbers. We got photos and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy numbers in the chat room.
Talking of numbers, I was going to ask you, like, what's different if you look at sort of your stats that for Flex from, like, let's say 2012 to now? Just like off the top of your head, like little bits that you've seen grown or change. Like, it might be your Facebook page or it might be your listeners.
Well, yeah,
or-
but that's grown because the world's changed. Like I say, like you just said, it's all that now. It's all social media.
Yeah.
Back then, like I say, I had another Facebook page. We had 50K on it in 2005.
Really?
Do you know what I mean? But it got shut down because pirate and what we was doing and sharing. Like there was loads of hacks, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Where you could use the file.
I remember when you used to do raves on Facebook. and you
Hacks.
could
There were
message
so many
everybody-
hacks.
You could message
Yeah.
everybody that
Yeah.
Your friends.
Yeah.
Anyone's
One.
friends,
But your
friends.
raves around from just
Yeah.
pressing that message button.
Now
Yeah.
it's limited, isn't it? I've done invites for...
Was it Firefox, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then
JavaScript.
JavaScript. That was it.
Mad.
Yeah.
Those were the easy
So there's so
days.
many hacks,
Yeah.
and we got locked down because we didn't have 2 people sharing the Facebook at once. So we got
Okay.
shut down in 2007 or something like that. But we had like 50K back then.
Okay. And then your Insta that you had, first of all,
Insta.
what happened to that one? Because this, when I first met you, you said you had a page.
Do you know what? Shinobi was running the Insta, wasn't he? And then, like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything was there.
But what kind of numbers did you lose then on that page? Do you remember?
No, I don't. Like, I weren't really into it. I weren't into social media. I was like, I'm old school, innit?
Yeah.
I've only just gone into it now, do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I'm not fresh into that. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
Yeah,
what it
but
is.
the Flex FM socials popping.
Yeah, now they are, yeah.
So, like,
We've
what-
got a dedicated team.
Yeah, of
Do you know
course.
what I mean? For it.
Yeah,
So-
talk a little bit about your setup, because whenever I come to the studio and the office, it's sick little environment. Everyone's buzzing, everyone's
Something
working,
new
doing
every
stuff.
time.
Like, what do you kind of do in terms of like overseeing that? Like, because everyone seems to be really good at working with each
I
other.
micromanage everything. I'm a bit of a nightmare. They probably would. If you started interviewing the team, they would probably say, especially him. And that. Like even when they're going up transmitters, and I'll be like, "Take a photo. Let me see what it is. What have you done? How have you put that wire? What way are you pointing the aerial?
Yeah,
Like what's going on? I need to know, innit?
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm not there, I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
Ringing them up like, what you done to the aerial? Do you know what I mean? So I'm the same with the social media now, like
Yeah.
everything what gets done, we've got groups. It's brilliant with like WhatsApp and that. You can
Yeah.
make groups and stuff. It's so much easier now.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be email, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Email.
The problem with that though is that now everything's instant. Like if people don't reply to you for like an hour, you're like, what's going on, mate?
He's ignored me, man.
Yeah, what's going on, mate?
Yeah, I'm
Might not even be blue tick.
I'm fully one for that.
I can't keep up with Andy Mills. He's got new numbers every time he rings me.
Street team, innit?
It's the street team. All pay as you goes.
Street team.
He messages back, call me, got no credit.
I'm not that guy, cuz.
Street team. Oh, God. Even that, like, yeah, with Pirate, innit? We even started doing that, didn't we? Putting, like, so obviously you transmit through the internet
Yeah.
to a midpoint, someone's Sarah's house or whatever. It's in her house. She points it at the block. Job done.
Okay.
Then Sarah's houses started getting told off, didn't they? Like we got a few people like Ofcom went through the door.
Oh my
And
God.
stuff just on the midpoint.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because they knew they couldn't come to the studio
Yeah.
because we're
You're not doing
internet.
anything wrong.
No, we're internet only, innit? So we sort of pioneered that little bit. We was like, right, we're only internet. You can't do nothing. So then we'd put it in Sarah, Kelly, or whatever's house. They would point at the block. Then they started getting nicked.
Oh God.
They started getting arrested for it. So we was like, all right, cool. Well, I've got mobile, innit?
Yeah.
So I wonder how we can make the sound better to come out of. So we started getting stuff made to go into phones. Then we started putting phones inside transmitters, hanging them down the block, saying different. So it's all one setup.
Yeah, all one.
And then we just started using 3Gs and stuff like that, dongles with laptops. So it didn't even go to no one's house no more. And they used to just take that and you'd call it £500, didn't I? I used to always say, it's £500 setup. So with aerial wire, laptop, transmitter, everything, and setting it up, it was £500 a time. So I'd go £500 setup, bang. I'd have 10 of them ready to go. Just
So what, yeah, like, why would you have 10 ready to go? And like, at what point did you know that like you had to stock up on all this stuff to stay?
There's a lot of things, right? Like I say, I'm legal now, yeah? So it's cool, but Ofcom are not what everyone think they are.
Okay.
They're normal people doing their job. We was doing our job. We'd never had trouble with them. Give them our phone number, they would phone you. And they would go, listen, boys, you're getting it. Right.
Basically.
Simple as that. Simple as that. There's no two ways. If anyone tries saying it's different to that, it's not different. They would ring up. I'm not going to mention their names, but we even knew all the bosses' names and stuff. And they would ring up and they'd go, put me onto call. They'd ring the studio phone.
Yeah.
And then everyone would panic. Oh, look, listen, Ofcom's rang the phone.
Yeah.
Ring them up and they go, listen, get off now. Yeah. And you go, no, that's what we're doing, isn't it? We're not, we're transmitting. It's not us, it's someone else.
Yeah.
And all that lot. And then you just know. And we had one Christmas, didn't we? What was that? Every day. Every day. Daily.
So what, they're finding where you're at and they're ripping it.
Yeah. Then we even went to a derelict block with no lifts, no electric, no nothing. We got the electric
Fully
abandoned. We got the electric from a lamppost and dug it under the ground, took it up to the top of the block, carried it up. There's no power, there's no nothing up there. They got to walk 14, 15 floors up the stairs to get to it. Then you had to climb on it. Then it was down a hip thing. They come for that every day still. Every single day.
So they were on you now.
So
this
then
is
I
personal.
employed someone to go there at 4 o'clock in the morning, take it down, and then at 6 o'clock at night, put it up. Then they even rang me laughing and said, we're just going to come out at night then.
Yeah.
Like, it was that time.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
We're like, oh, it's gone off. And like,
Like, they can hammer you if they want.
So they were really on you at that point. And why do you think they were really on you at that point?
It was too big. It's just too big.
radio couldn't get any bigger, man.
It's too big. Couldn't
get any bigger.
There was nothing else. Like I say, I'm into gadgets. I'm into pushing the boundaries. There was no more for me to do. And that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know how long, if we didn't get the license, I would have just carried that on.
Yeah.
Because it's like going to Mount Everest. What, you're going to do it 20 times?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've done it once, it's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, same thing, we got where we needed to be and we're all sitting around. Like, when I done that one down the side, what did that last? 18 months. Never got, because I even went to the next level and so you've got the transmitter down the side of the block. So obviously you've got the coax, which takes you to the aerial.
Yeah.
So you've got a coax going across the floor and then up to the aerial. And the aerial we done with scaffold tubes, so they couldn't take it down. 40 foot of scaffold tubes. You try and pull that off the block, even with your big muscles. Do you know what I mean? It's still a tough, and it will hang off the block. So we done it in a way that was put up. It can't come down. Then they started cutting our wire, and I went, all right, watch this one then. So we welded scaffold tubes and put the wire through the scaffold tubes to the hanging over to the thing. So it lasted like 18 months. We were just ringing, going, this is crap. Like, all right, it's on. Like,
we ain't got nothing to do today.
You've got nothing to do now, innit? Because the radio's running. We're like, should we go and look for a bigger block or something? Because there's nothing to do. Do you know what I mean? We was on the block, we're banging out. Everyone said, like, with pirate radio, you'd wake up every morning. Is it on?
Yeah.
Is it on? When this was like that, it was.
Yeah, you turn it on. You know when it's on in the morning, you could just get on with the rest of your day.
Yeah, you're chill.
They ain't gonna get a phone call from me.
Yeah. That's
what I mean?
that's really missing from our society today now. Like, everything's instant. You want to hear a tune? Ask Google for it right now. We'll play it.
A lot of people didn't know that I had a record shop as well.
Okay.
So we used to get people's demos coming into my record shop.
Yeah.
And that was our point of contact.
Okay.
Because that's what a lot of people ask, like, how do you get that contact?
Yeah.
Like, I'll leave a tape on the doorstep and we'll come and get it. No, it's not that. It was go to my record shop, leave the tape, and then we'll apply if it is. Same with adverts and stuff, leave it. That was like the point.
Where was the shop?
Mitcham.
Okay.
Yeah, it was A&D Sounds.
From what years?
2000, 2005.
Okay. How was the record business in 2000?
Well, then,
yeah, in
it was nice. It was good. It was good. Like that was when all the like 2002 was Wiley, Dizzy, them lot.
Okay.
Like, and we used to leave our record shop open. They'd ring up. Wiley would ring up and go, right, I'm going to come to your shop. I've got 200 tracks of Eskimo.
Yeah.
Money, get it out, because obviously record shops at SLR.
Yeah.
Sale
Okay.
return.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. He'd be like, listen, it's X amount and dearer than I would normally pay.
Yeah.
You'd normally pay like £3,
Mad.
£3.50 a record.
Yeah.
He comes along, it's £6, and then you do tenors.
Yeah, they were like that. They were like 6, and then it went 7, and then it went £8 to buy them. I remember that.
So it all jumped, and then same with Dizzy used to come with all these records.
Yeah.
I Love You, Dirty Skank, all that. We used to just stay open. They would lift up their boot.
Yeah.
Straight out of the boot. That's why I always praise them. If anyone says about them like, doing it, nah, they done footwork, mate.
That's crazy.
They were travelling around London with records in the back of their car.
Shot in their records.
Shot in the records, mate. Treating it as a job.
That's sick. See, not many people ever know that side of the story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I say, if I do say it, like a record shop, how do I buy a record shop? What do I do? That's the way I treat everything. If I can break something down, how can I do it?
So all of this started for you because you're just passionate about music?
I'll tell you, yeah. Like I've been doing music since 14, like DJing and that.
Yeah.
And then we started doing nights because back then, like Terry Stone says the same thing. Terry Turbo, Garage Nation. Okay. He says the same thing. Like even without social media, you'd say we're doing a party. You could do a party anywhere, 400, you're sold out.
Yeah.
It was not like this now. Like it was like, there's a party because there wasn't so many promoters. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't. You could turn the corner and there's 500 promoters now.
I know.
Yeah, there wasn't that then. It was like a handful, and you'd go right. We're at Coliseum tonight. We're at somewhere else. We're there, sold out. Bang. And we was actually making more money than we thought about.
Really?
Like, it was ridiculous. It was nice. It was nice.
So at these times, the parties are really what's...
It was all money.
Thriving.
Yeah, the parties were the money.
Making the business really thrive. Yeah.
Tenors, 15. So it's still the same now. Work that out.
Yeah, I know.
Work that out. I'm talking 2098.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tenors, 15 to get in then. 25 on a good one. Trevor Sun City, we got. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
50 on the
Some of
door.
them were 50. Most of all them were 50.
You know what I mean? And you're not even getting that now.
Wow.
You say £50 on the door now, they're like, what?
No.
But you was getting it then. And we was making so much, and then we just said, look,
How are you selling tickets back then, by the way? Because obviously now it's all different, isn't it?
dropping them off.
And
And record shop. My record shop was one of the highest ticket sellers. Sold more tickets than it did records. Yeah, fact.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good, and tape packs. Tape packs and tickets were real good.
Tape packs and tickets.
Yeah.
If you ever do an album or something.
Do you remember, like, it was like 15 quid a ticket, but if you got it off of us, it's £7.50 because of the £2.
Yeah.
And £2.50 interest. Like, we was making dough off the tickets. That's how many we were selling.
Okay, so when did you start the parties?
Before the record shop, that's what I mean. We was doing parties like locally, 400 people, 300 people, that just making them up and just booking people from the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
And then parties before the radio. So we was booking people from other stations, other stuff, and so on. And then it was like, what's next? Like, obviously you want to make big parties, but we was thinking, nicking £2,000 a night and all that each, there's like 3 of you involved, you're thinking this is all right. Like, and it's regular, like it weren't like once a month, you could do once a week if you wanted to.
Mad.
And it's full, it's done, like it's nice.
And it's all cash.
Yes, and that's the other thing, and that's what I mean, you're sitting there going, all right, cool. And then I rung up Outlaw and I was just like, radio, what do you do? And he was like, buy the stuff off me, innit?
Yeah, of course. Straight away.
Put me on the worst dial in the world as well, with like some 50-watt rig, and then a little aerial off of my, like, a 3-story flat. And I think I'm getting to Croydon, I think I'm having it. I'm the man, I'm getting to Croydon. Yes.
Would you play on your own station then as well?
Well, back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was gritty. Very gritty.
every day.
Gritty.
For 8 hours a day.
Yeah, gritty.
Carlos with an
Carlos
extra S.
FM. What? Carlos FM.
Why have you got an extra S on your name?
Just to stand out. And I'm not even lying.
Because you know what? You're hard to search, unless you go onto company's house and find out your actual name. But you can't really just search Carlos Flex FM. It just comes up with your podcast.
That's the thing. That's the other thing. Do you know, like, when I get a lot of interviews, a lot of people always say, like, but I didn't want to be known. Yeah. I'm pirate, innit? Like, I'm doing subs. Like, if you look, even on the documentaries, I'm not on them.
No, I know that.
I didn't want to be known, like someone looking around the corner going, look. I remember people used to come up to me in raves and that and go, you're on Flex, innit? I go, yeah. Oh, my mate owns that. Oh, does he now? Yeah. Sick. Who is it? Oh, John. Yeah. And then I go, sick, yeah, he's the boss, innit? Yeah, sick. Yeah, tell him I drop my subs around. I never used to tell no one, innit? Like, let them think that,
yeah,
innit?
Of course.
Because Ofcom are after me, they're looking for me.
Yeah, of course,
so I'm like, John,
let that rumour get out there.
Yeah, let him have it. Yeah, it's his station, yeah.
So, talking of owners owning stuff, I know now your new club. Mm-hmm. What's that project?
Mate, like I say, I just whatever, innit? Like, we just do it, innit? We in Dapper Laughs was just sitting there.
Which brings me nicely on to the link. That's what I have to ask you.
We was just sitting there. I've known him for a long time.
Okay.
And it's through music as well.
Okay.
Like, we're not mates outside. Well, we are, but not them.
Just music.
It was just music,
Okay.
Like, I met him in a few places, had a laugh with him. He is literally a nutter. Like, it's not for show. He is like, crazy himself. And we just had laughs, and I was like, why don't you come on the radio? And he was like, nah. And then obviously got him on the radio. Yeah. Had a lot of laughs with him. And he was like, one night we got drunk, and he was like, we should just buy a club. It was one of them. It was one of them. We should just buy a club.
When was this? It's quite recent, isn't it?
What, the club? Yeah, the club's 4 months old.
Okay.
December. So, but before then, we've talked about it loads.
Yeah.
Like, what should we just buy? And then we looked at a few bars in Clapham and stuff. And then this one come along, and he just rang me out. He went, I found one in Woking. I was like, how much? X amount. Come on then.
Yeah. That's it.
And start learning how it all works now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Licenses,
of course.
What it is, irresponsible drinking posts and stuff, and because obviously he's lively, he likes posts like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn a lot.
Okay.
I like to learn hands-on.
I think if you have to learn, you're gonna learn quicker, innit?
You make a mistake, you go,
It's
"Oh,
like-
don't do that again,
If
innit?"
you take like a fighting like concept of it, like if you're boxing, you're gonna learn to put your hands up in front of your face if you're getting
After
punched in the
getting
head.
punched in, yeah, of course, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the same. We've done events like that.
Yes,
and stuff.
actually.
Same.
Yeah, that was the last time That's when I see Mills' gym
That's-
pictures every
yeah,
day.
you go.
Status of him sitting in the car in his vest top, like.
I was looking kind of wham them.
Yeah. What happened? No, I'm joking.
yes.
I'm joking. No, so you did the
Ace
charity
King,
boxing
I
thing,
love
innit? Go on, no, tell me about the charity boxing.
Yeah, boxing was good, man. Boxing was
That was
good,
sick
man.
though, wasn't it? It was
That
good.
took a lot, mate. Training for boxing, man, that just takes over everything that you're doing, man. Like, I was even trying to do other stuff with him, and like, he just moaning at me, "Oh, you boxing, you boxing." Like, that killed my life, man.
So you're not looking to do it again?
Not anytime soon, mate, to be honest.
No.
Like, that was a lot.
What was the whole event? What was the charity?
Mind charity.
Okay.
But what our concept was is like celebrity grudge match.
It was meant to
So
be.
it's like, so if me and you got beef,
Yeah.
like as in not beef like the gun wars or whatever. It's just like
Yeah.
I don't like you, you don't like me.
Yeah.
We could sit in the same room, but I don't like you, innit?
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that kind of beef.
Okay.
So then we go, well, let's have a fight then, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Like what all the YouTubers are doing now.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, isn't it? We come up with that, and we was just like, let's do that, and it's a good concept. It works.
You should have marketed to more DJs.
Yeah, we tried. Tell me we didn't try. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not digging
Because
on what
people know, innit? We tried.
Yeah.
We tried.
So we're gonna do another one of them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people ask.
Yeah.
Like sold out and that. Do you know what
Obviously,
I mean?
if I wasn't doing the camera stuff, I'd be involved. Do you know
Obviously,
what I mean?
everyone says that.
But now I'm doing a lot of
Obviously,
camera work.
everyone says that.
I've got a show on Flex FM now, so they care about how I look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Thanks for radio.
yeah, so I won't be jumping in the ring. My ring time's done. Plus, I don't think I could do more than a round anyway.
I don't like. Do you know what? I have to pat everyone on the back. I say the same. I say it all the time. I don't think I could do it. Like, I'm not that trained.
It's the time, innit?
No, like trained. So like, someone's punching you in the head.
Oh, you're gonna bite their face off.
That's what I'm saying. It turns into something different, doesn't it?
Bite their nose off.
Like, it's not nice, is it?
They're like, Carlos, it's for charity. It's for charity. You're like,
It's not nice. is it?
pounding a geezer.
That's the only thing I think. I just think like I pat any like all boxers or
Yeah, of
any,
course.
any sportsman that stay strict to the rules. You know what I mean?
Of course. Let's talk future. Minus the coronavirus that's going on right now. What's happening over summer for Flex FM and for you guys as well?
Oh man, like there's a lot always in the pipeline with clubs, obviously dues. That's what everyone's into. But like you just said, it's everything's on freeze. I can't even say. It's pointless me even saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, we got this club, we got that club, we got that," which we did have, because I don't know how long it's gonna last for. Like, it's pointless even saying about Ibiza and so on and so on and so on, because nothing's signed. No one will sign nothing.
When this first come about, did you think this was serious or not?
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I've got to be honest with you.
I
didn't,
do.
like,
I like all stuff like this, like
5G signal and that.
yeah, all
Conspiracy.
that conspiracies and stuff. I'm into it. I'll look, and
Yeah.
world is
What do
up.
you reckon, Mills?
I don't know, man.
Someone ate a bat, innit?
I just like someone needs money somewhere, innit?
Yeah.
Someone
Or the
needs
other
money
thing is,
somewhere.
I think the world is overpopulated.
So it's like it's in favour, innit? Basically. Mate, this is going on YouTube now. We're all gonna get.
That's what I said. I just say what I said. I think the world is overpopulated, but that don't mean to cold people or whatever. But something's going down, isn't it?
Yeah. Or this, like, if they create some kind of drug that cures it, but it like it's a tracking device or some kind
yeah,
of
microchip, something
something that you take and then it's with you. I don't know. And I've seen this thing as well. Apparently in Amsterdam, or do you know what? Let me just check it because I don't want to say it wrong because it's going to be bad. But Denmark has passed an emergency law that allows for the government to force people to take a vaccine for coronavirus.
They like Bill Gates has even announced it.
He did a TED talk, didn't he? But years ago.
Yeah. Well, he's part of vaccines and stuff, and he's into that. Like he's now stepped down from Microsoft to then pursue all the vaccine side. So he obviously, if you watch stuff, he obviously says.
But he said about 8 years ago.
That a lot of people have. So
it's mad, isn't it?
I don't know. I'd like to say.
I reckon it's been around and a lot of people's had it, but not noticed.
Well, I was really ill in November.
Everyone was.
Wiped
December.
out.
Yeah, I was December. I was game over. With the same symptoms.
I thought I was game over. Man, I'm never ill.
Yeah, same.
Never. But I was in bed 5 days, couldn't move. Couldn't move. My body felt like I'd had the hardest gym
Definitely
session.
wasn't doing radio then. In the bed 5 days. There's no 5 days in radio.
No, this was November
Radio
times.
24
This is stop.
hours, man.
Yeah, no, these November times. I was relaxed.
Bro, just take a limb sip and keep it moving.
Come on, man. Look, it's radio, innit? It's radio, come on.
No, this fully done me.
Yeah.
But the only thing is what I think as well, yeah? If we didn't know it was coronavirus, you would just think you were ill, innit?
Flu, yeah.
Yeah, you just think you're ill and you wouldn't really change your life that much.
No.
You wouldn't be washing your hands 100 times more. Like,
I'd like to say you could sit here all day talking like conspiracy because big groups of gatherings, like I say, majority of clubs, pubs, big gatherings, raves, festivals, they're not owned by the government.
no.
So,
But they've given advice.
I've got a pal. I was just telling him I've got a pal who does a lot of festivals, a lot of stuff, and he's just told me he's lost £1 million right now, today, in upfront fees.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So you can go. You can go left. You can go right. The people who's getting hit are like, do work if you can do it at home.
Yeah. But this is the thing, what Boris has said, yeah, it's actually worse because he's advised people to not go to theatres, clubs, pubs, and all
Which
of that.
generates money.
Yeah, but also, by saying that I'd advise you to not go, nothing's cancelled.
No,
so insurances...
But then at the same time, you got 1,000 people outside the Lidl in Birmingham all huddled together.
grabbing toilet rolls and running out.
Oh,
Why the toilet roll thing?
and why is it selfish?
Yeah, I know, bro.
That's the bit I don't get.
Well, because people think if you're going to be locked down for...
Yeah, you don't need 30 rolls of toilet roll for 2 weeks.
No, you probably won't be eating as much anyway.
That don't add up to me.
Food's on rations.
That doesn't add up. Like, why are you taking 60 packets of toilet roll? Unless you're trying to eat from the problem.
You're
like,
trying to
make money from the problem.
Did you see that meme that went around with the geezer selling tissue in little baggies?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? There's that. But
we're eating food.
as far as the music industry, I think it's a big hit.
Big time.
It's a big hit. It won't affect radio because radio is radio. It's not.
Yeah.
It'll affect the branches of radio. So your clubs.
It will might affect DJs coming in.
Yeah, but the same difference. If you're being advised for a large amount, you've been there yourself.
Yes.
20 people.
Very clean environment.
And and that's the same. And not just that. If you know the DJ before you and the DJ after you, it's only 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah. The good thing I'm not after Andy Mills, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't know what's in there, bro.
Chin Track 2011
He's
champion.
talking about watering down hand sanitizer.
I said, I swear that sanitizer watered down.
He's chopping the
It's
sanitizer. He's boshed it up. 2 for 20.
It's boshed up. That's what I said. That's boshed.
Imagine, you know these people that sell balloons like one by one, just selling pumps of sanitizer in the
That's what I'm
rave.
saying.
Quick.
As thick as the other one, you know.
Quick £2, quick £2, quick £2.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. But yeah, like I say, it's definitely, in them kind of words, people losing a lot of money. I had 5 contracts ready to sign, not moving ahead.
It's a lot of uncertainty.
There is.
It's a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's going to go on for. This is a bit that I'm
Till they say.
I've
innit?
got, hopefully, 2 events going ahead. Northampton Saturday. And
This Saturday.
Yeah. They haven't pulled it.
But then there's the other room. Like, I've pulled 2 of mine, yeah? So there's another one. Like, do you deemed as being selfish for keeping your rave going?
I don't think so.
See, that's what will happen. That is what will happen.
Ultimately, you're providing, you're offering an opportunity for
but
a night
you're
out.
making big gatherings, so you're harbouring the strain. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, though,
Yeah, but
innit?
we're living
so
in
it's either
something
one
that-
or the other, innit?
It's got to change our life. This thing that we're being told about is having to change our life for the next 2 months.
Yeah. Change your habits, change everything.
Is that the paper?
I'm waiting to see if anyone does a Corona party, uses it to.
I was saying.
There's already
Corona
someone
party.
trying. No, do you know what they're trying? Like I said, I was saying it to him. Like what everyone's trying to do now. There's quite a few people doing. The virus can't stop. We'll have a party in your house.
Yeah.
And you can stream it and watch on Facebook or watch on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, there's certain brands doing that.
Yeah.
That started as well.
But someone out there could really capitalise off this. I don't know how they go around it. Maybe go underground completely.
What do you
Like,
think it's going to do for the economy, mate? Let alone rate. Like house prices are going to drop. Everything's going to drop.
yeah, because no one can travel, and really, the people that are buying big houses in the UK are foreign buyers. Like the big, do you know what I mean? We talk Knightsbridge, Chelsea.
Yep.
Majority of that area
Chinese,
is owned
African.
by international people. It's actually really serious when you think about
This
the,
is what I'm
the
saying.
effect.
And then you talk about a rave. It's sort of
Yeah.
like, them kind of people are going to say you're selfish by doing that gathering because you're keeping it going.
Well, I saw Carneo Beats did a very funny tweet. Did you see it, Mills? No, do you use Twitter? No, you don't use it.
No,
I think you'd be a bit dangerous for Twitter still.
I don't either. But big up Carnell, man.
Yeah, this is.
He's a pal for a long time.
Serious guy.
Me and him done radio in like
Do you know what he said?
99, you know.
Very talented guy.
This is a massive wake-up call for DJs around the world, and I mean the ones who spunkle their earnings on absolute bullshit and don't invest their pound wisely, because times like these can last for a long time,
Yes.
and if you have family to feed, you will feel it way more. Be smart.
He's
He
one of us,
knows.
mate. He's one of us.
Carnell knows.
knows.
You know when he
He
first
knows.
come on radio, he came to 559, and he didn't leave until about 4:30 in the morning. The show finished at like midnight, and it was literally just me
Oh,
and
he's
him.
a hanger-oner.
Me and him talking. I was playing
He's
him
hanging
music.
like, bruv, you know, it's time to go, innit? Like, I've been here long, you know.
It was actually what first gave me like one of the first ideas to do a podcast, because we were just sitting there talking. I played him some music, he played me some new stuff. And it
Sick
was
guy.
sick.
Good
Yeah,
guy. No, I've
sick.
got a lot
First time
of
I ever
love
met him.
Very
Got a
talented.
lot of love for him. He used to be at MC, innit?
Talented.
No way.
To me.
Shut up.
Asked him.
I want to get him on.
Hey, allow him, bro.
Put him up. No.
Is there any recordings?
That's nothing.
Is there any recordings?
No. He probably has.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people started on the mic, didn't they?
There was a video of
Andy Mill's got
Shannon.
lyrics.
There's a video of Shannon in a grime thing.
Yeah.
With his hat on, like grabbing the mic.
I like Shannon, man.
Shannon's sick. I hope his birthday goes ahead.
Shannon's good people, man.
Yeah, I hope his birthday goes ahead. I'm playing at Basing, but then I want to get down to that fire. It's a fire. It's a few weeks away. Fingers crossed, man.
Depends on
That
like.
place will never shut, even if it was on fire.
It's not gonna shut.
We're burning out in room 2, but room 1's still popping. Don't worry.
We block it. It's alright. Just put wet towels underneath the doors.
Where's your favourite club in London?
What now?
Yeah. Or venue. Doesn't have to be a club.
It's festivals, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really. I lost a lot of love for clubs. Like all getting shut down. Like Vauxhall was the place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Coliseum and so on. So did you make Coliseum?
No.
See, that's why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like them places there, Hidden, Channel Clubs. That,
Heard of Hidden.
all them. They were the places. Like they were just. It was a different vibe. Clubs now it's phone, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Like hey.
It's your favourite venue?
I can't lie, man.
Fire.
Not fire, Mirror
Like-
Arch.
The Mirror Arch.
I've shut down Mirror Arch
Yeah.
times, but my favourite thing I'd say is like at home festival that's near.
What about
like
338?
Like Streatham Common or something like that when you play there.
338's sick though.
338's a wicked venue,
It's
man.
sick, isn't it?
Such a good venue. Like, it's
great.
the only place that I've been in and I feel like it replicates a little bit of Ibiza. I feel like it's just got that little feel of it. Like, it's the only place that I've been to in London.
Outdoor Terrace is good, man.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I went to Fold on Friday. Have you heard of it? It's like a warehouse in Canning Town. Proper underground venue. It's really sick though, man. Really sick. Avenage and dance for there.
No,
Really
it's
good
as
venue.
well, E1.
Yes, E1's
E1 is
sick.
bad. I played the Artless Cruise rave there the other day. The sound system
Yes.
is mad.
Yeah, E1's fat. My mate did I think it was a Vida Alta, and he had Roger Sanchez at E1.
Oh, Nail's tight of him, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, he is actually. Yeah,
Music with him, doesn't he? Yeah.
yeah, big man. If there was any DJ that you'd love to play back to back with, individually, who would you choose?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
It's who wants to play with me.
Not even like that. Not even like that. It's just, to be fair, like I say, if I want it, I'll do it.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? I'll ask. I'll go straight. Please let me do it. Like come on radio or do something about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if back to back's the right word, but to play on the same stage or
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of hard. Like you say, if you've done festivals, you've done stuff. Like he was a good one with us, wasn't it? Like with everyone up on the stage, with all that, it was all good. Do you know what I mean? It's, I don't know.
You've done.
I think,
You've been around. You've been around a fair few.
I'm a bit old now, innit?
Nils?
Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to play
You're
with
still
anyone?
on that though, isn't you?
Yeah.
Who-
It's a young house.
Who do you want to play with?
There's a couple
MK?
still. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got one. I'd say either Martinez brothers.
Yeah.
Or
But that's possible, isn't it? This is what I'm trying to say. They're not nothing impossible, is it?
No, of course not.
or Dennis Ferrer.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be mad. Isn't it mad? Dennis Ferrer's tune still rings off the rave.
What about you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who I'd want to play with?
Well, not play with. Go back to back.
There's a couple of girls like this. No. Who would I want to play back to back with? Do you know what? It's got to be someone like Jamie Jones, isn't it?
That's it.
You just have to, because then it's like, or Marco Corolla.
See how you asked me that question like back to back? I would reverse that and say, who would I want on the radio?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try and build the brand. I'm not worried about myself.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I'd rather the brand sort of side. Do you know what
Spoken like a true boss.
I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I would say. I would go like, I'd rather them down on the radio, to be fair.
Now, you've got a couple of big partnerships on radio, drinks companies. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about how that come about, bro.
With sponsorship, they hit you up, didn't they?
Who's they specifically?
The brands. there's big brands, isn't it? They hit you
What
up.
brands are you working with at the moment? What brands have you worked with along the way?
Quite a lot.
I know.
Like even in Pirate, we was getting it. Do you know what I mean?
We used to get given loads of stuff on this pirate, man.
Pirate.
Really?
Boots,
Palladium
clothes,
boots, yeah, Palladium boots,
drinks.
clothing, stuff. It's always been a thing of me, like, you've got sort of like corporate and then you've got just get on with the music sort of thing. And I like to blend like Flex FM, multi-genre.
Yeah.
There is no other. Like that's what you can go from hearing your brand new track you've just made just now with Andy in that room, we can come put it straight on.
Yeah.
Or you could hear something from the 80s.
Yeah.
70s, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's just it's corporate side I'll go with, and then brands they see that,
Yeah.
and they think, oh, they're cutting edge, but they've also got older known people on there. Do you know what I mean? And the brands hit you up, and you just say, look, let's do a deal, innit?
Yeah.
Put me in the room.
So
with you.
what's going
where
on?
have I got to travel?
What's going on for Flex now then?
What with the brands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's moving.
Can you specify any drinks brands that you're working
I
with?
can, but don't leave no one out, innit?
Man's got too many, you know. There's got too many man, you know.
No, like our big sponsors, like people who's pushing us, always on the phone to all the time. We've got Bel Air,
Yeah.
yeah,
Seen
which
that.
is the champagne with DJ Khaled, Rick Ross and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got our big one, Red Bull. They supply all the drinks in the studios for all DJs like yourself.
Of course, in the green room,
what I
nice.
mean? And we're just pushing things for, and we're always trying to work, DJ shop. So
Yeah, of course.
that's supplying all our equipment. See, that's what I said, you're going to start forgetting things. Like, even down to, do you know we were saying about Broadcast Warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, Roger, he's one of our sponsors, Broadcast Warehouse. So they supply all the equipment for us to be on.
Okay.
Even, do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So everyone, we just try, we like to work with the brands as well. It's not like a give me.
Yeah.
It's like, right, how can we work? What like?
It's not just
for
like
instance,
a paid post on Instagram.
That's it. Like, for
Rubbish.
instance, Red Bull. Like, when's your next event? Can we come and do behind the stage filming and stuff? And obviously go to them and
of course.
stuff. So yeah, we try and work together and see how we can take something to the next level.
Always.
Yeah, man.
Always going to the next level.
We got
Because
Pioneer.
the studio that I'm privileged enough to do my show for once a month.
He's jumping around like a
It's
nutter
a
last week, couldn't you?
Yeah, and you didn't turn the aircon on for me.
Oh, he's done the same as me, bro.
Hey, listen, that costs money, you know.
I'm locked in a room.
costs
Tilly
money.
wasn't there.
The remote for
That
the
costs
airport.
money.
The fridge was locked. I couldn't even refresh myself. Probably it was a prison. I was locked in prison for 2 hours. I was held. I was held at Flex.
Well, sometimes we have to do that because, like, we see you going like waywards. We got to like keep you in line.
Honestly, like I needed a drink bad. I was sweating up. It got
Who
crazy.
was your
in there.
producer, man?
Well, I didn't want to. Don't want to hot her out.
Well, you've done that now.
I don't want to bait her out, but
But yeah, where was his drinks?
But I was
Tilly?
thirsty.
Where was his drinks, Tilly?
I'm not gonna. I can't be like, yo, where's my drinks, Tilly? That's too rude. Guys, it's been eventful.
Yeah, man.
Is there anything else that you feel like you need to add?
No, I'm good. Like, just watch this space. We're ready.
Always, we're here. We're in quarantine, but we're safe. Everyone's good. Knows.
Got our water.
No, it said too much. Still, he said his one statement piece. That
He was gonna go deep as well. You pulled. I shut up and everything. I was
know
like,
why?
I pulled this. I went.
No, do you know?
Go on then, let him go.
He got
He's
the
going.
popcorn out. Do you know why? Because when I always want a statement from somebody and I ask them about stuff, I never think what I've got to say back to it next.
Because you think they're gonna go, nah, bruv. I'm not talking about that.
So when someone decides to say their opinion, I have to remember that I work very closely with a lot of different brands on the scene.
Yeah.
So,
Mutual ground.
I like people to obviously express their opinion and for what I do here to be a platform, because we need it. If you look at a lot of other platforms, SBTV, Link Up, they're doing these podcasting kind of stuff. And I feel like in our scene, we don't really have that. So we need a little bit of chit chat around certain subjects.
Socials.
Guys, thank you very much for coming.
Peace.
Big up. Maximus Stephanos, Max's House, #04, signing out. Peace.
Peace.